everyone, and welcome back to Krakus Creations Network. My name is Jared, aka Corn-Fed Kraken93, and here we got some Farming Simulator 15 for you. I'm gonna do like a whole series on this, hopefully, as long as I get a good reaction of it, and share the journey through the game with you guys. I'm not sure how much of this I'm gonna do. It is really in depth. There's a lot to this game. I think it's fun. There's strategy to it. You get to use all kinds of cool equipment, especially like the tractor you see on the front here now. Don't have all the DLC. It's something I'm going to do along the line here. I'll get a little bit at a time. But for right now, let's start our career. Alright, so I've fiddled around with this a little bit. This one I got an hour and 2 minutes of playing time on. The other one I got almost 7 hours of playing time on. I did them both on easy, and for the sake of this game, I'm going to do this one on easy too, just because the game could be really difficult if you're not careful. Yeah, I'm going to do easy, I think, just to be safe. So we got two maps to choose from. I have done both. The Whispered Hills, I've done probably the less of the amount of the game on. So, and this one I've done probably the most of. So I think I'm going to do like a whole big Whispered Hills one and start with this one instead. I really like this map. Of course, it's a US type map where the other one is not the US. I'm not actually sure where the other one takes place, but most of this map is flat when the other one is a lot of hills and everything. So here we are. This is the game so far. You start off, we got a harvester here, so we got to harvest this field. So I think actually what I'm going to do to start this off is get this field going. As you can see, we got $11,991. We'll attach this header, and we'll get this guy going. Let's see, unfold, and see, you could do this yourself. You just turn on the harvester and you just start driving forward and you'll harvest the wheat. We're not going to do that. I'm going to have a hired person do it. As you can see in the top left, it says be hire worker. So that's what we're going to do, just because it could be really time consuming if we tried to do it all on our own here. So we're going to let this hired worker do it, and we're going to actually get out and go do something else. So we're going to head down here. I'm not going to do a whole lot of teleporting on this game, just because it kind of takes away from the realism of it. So we got $11,975 to use right now. We got this tractor here, which, I don't know, I wouldn't use this tractor a lot, and I'm probably going to end up selling it to get some money. These are the two big tractors, and I made a mistake on one of my games by getting rid of one of these tractors just because I figured I didn't need it. But there is such a lot of work you got to do that one tractor just won't cut it. So I think I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do first with what we have. So I think first of all we're going to go and actually sell this other tractor, just because I don't think we'll need it. And I don't think you could really get a lot of use out of this one, just because it is so small and the other ones are a little bit more beefier. So we're just going to go and sell this one, I think. Yeah, there's a lot to this game. Like I said, this is episode 1 so far, so we're going to try to keep this going, and depending on how much it's liked, then we'll probably keep doing it for as long as we can, until either a new game comes out or... I really enjoy this game. There's a lot of strategy to it, a lot of working with numbers. Alright, so the reason I'm bringing these here is because this will make you a little bit more money than if you just went to this this quick menu here and down to garage. Oops. Quick menu, garage. you can sell everything from here, but if you see this on these tractors, as it shows, I own 2. That shows it right there. If you can follow my cursor on the screen as well. I'm using a controller to play, but I just on the PC. I think for driving and stuff, the controller is a lot nicer to use than the actual keyboard controllers. So yeah, I own 2 of these tractors. We'll probably end up selling both of them. We own 2 of these as well, and then 1 of these. I think we'll end up keeping probably both of these ones. We might end up selling this, and we might end up selling this, because these ones are our best ones. This has a 105 kW, whatever that means, with 143 horsepower. These ones have 99 and 135 horsepower. So as you can see, these ones are our best ones. So I think we'll end up selling this and possibly selling the other 2, like the one I have right here. So like I said, what you could get for this if you was to sell it right here, let's go to garage. Selling price is $18,500, to where you could go to the garage where I'm at right now, sell it right here, and you get $22,200. So that's why I'm bringing these all here, just because you get a little bit more for them if you actually drive them to the shop. So over on the controller, or you can hit tab on the keyboard, you can teleport to the rest of your tractors and equipment. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to grab this other tractor down here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take this up to the store and sell it to get some money to buy some better equipment. Alright, so let's pull in here and sell this tractor. Do the same thing. We're going to put it right in there, and we're going to go over to this icon, and we're going to sell it. $22,200 again. Alright, let's teleport back to our other tractor. The cultivator you start off with, it's okay, but it's actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to take this cultivator here, and we're actually going to take it up to the store, and we're going to sell this one and sell our sower and get a combined one. It's a little bigger. I think it's kind of a smart move to do while you're doing this initial buying of stuff. Makes it a lot easier. Plus the sower and the cultivator combined that we're going to buy is a lot bigger, so it'll do double the job before these two will. You got to run this over the field, then you got to turn around, grab the sower, and then run that over the field in order to plant your crops. To where this machine that I want to buy will actually allow us to do both of those things at once. So we're going to park this right in here. We're going to drop that, pull outside of the ribbon, and sell this as well. We're going to get $640 for that, so we'll sell that off. And we'll go down and get the sower. Ignore that I did that. So our other tractor's in the way, so we're just gonna hop in this and back this one up, pick up that. We're actually gonna go ahead and lift our weight on too, just so a little more even in the weight distribution. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to drop this inside the ribboned area here and sell this as well. Oops, I dropped my weight. Pull that out. And let's sell this. So we're going to get 9,000 for that. So this should all give us a pretty good chunk to actually buy our new sower and cultivator. So let's check that out right here. We're going to want to go to sewing machines. This is the one that we just got rid of. See, that's 15 is what you could buy a new one for, which is kind of crappy considering that we just started the game and that one was never used, but oh well. So here is our cultivator and sower combined. So down here you can read the description down below. With a sowing machine, you can sow fields. Additionally, this machine offers the possibility to seed directly. No previous cultivating or plowing necessary. So that's why we want to get this one, is because it does both of those things at once, so it's saving us time. So that was 52,000. So we got 18 left. That's pretty good from selling our old equipment. And this basically takes care of both of those machines that we sold and gives us that extra money. So let's hook this up. We hit the wrong end of this. Nope, we're at the right end. Alright. So we got this on. We gotta go put my weight back on over here. Hopefully I didn't move it around too much, and I think I did. We're gonna try to move this. So that dollar bill sign you see right there, that is actually where you can go and take your bank loans out, which we probably will be doing that eventually. Alright, we're gonna have to probably reset that weight just because I can't get it on. So we'll go here. This is where you can reset all of your stuff. As you can see, that weight's out, so there, that shouldn't be there now. Good, so it's back at our farm. So we'll go take our new piece of equipment back to the farm. I'm not going to do a lot of that teleporting stuff just because it takes away from the realism side of it. But just for the sake of not being able to get that weight on to where it was, then we'll teleport that back. There's our weight that we teleported back here. So the harvester is probably full, so we're probably going to have to go and empty that. So we'll drop our new machine off there, and we'll back up to this trailer. This tipper is probably one of the worst ones. It's just so small. I'm not sure if we're going to use this for a little while and then get another one, or if we will sell this and end up getting the next bigger tipper too, just because it has more room. Is this pipe up? Yep, this pipe is out, so he is full. This header is lifted up and everything, so we got to go and empty him and store our grain. So we're offloading his grain right now from the wheat that he's been harvesting. And we're going to either take that and sell it or take it and store it. I think we're going to store it for now. Let me see. The prices for wheat aren't really up right now. And I guess from watching other people's videos that it does take a while for the grain to go up. The train station is about probably the most you're going to get for it right there. I'm not sure where the train station is. We can take a look on our map actually and figure that out. So the train station is not that far away. We might take a load of this and just take it up there at the train station and dump it off. We'll see how full this trailer gets from this load here. So it's halfway, so what we'll do is we'll actually leave our tipper right here and we will top it off with his next load and work from there. So this is our other tractor. Looks like it's down at the cow farm now. The cows, we don't have Let me see. You gotta have grass and hay and silage to feed them. Or straw, rather. So let me see if I can actually grab a cart. These loading wagons right here, this actually picks up all of your straw and all of their grass and everything to collect for the cows. So let's, I don't know, we'll see how much is a mower. So a mower's 13. Let me make sure we have all of the stuff that we need right now. We could bale some of this hay and use it in our mixing tank, but a mixing is gonna, be expensive, and I don't know if we want to spend that money right off in the earlier parts of the game. These are all your headers that you can buy. I actually might end up selling the header we have, borrowing a little bit money from the bank, and buying this header, or this header rather, because it is bigger. It's a 35 foot. It'll do that field so much faster. So let's see here. I'm thinking we should borrow some money from the bank and actually trying to think here of where I can. There's a quick menu that you can actually buy or borrow money from the bank on, and I don't remember where that is. Thought it was under this list right here. And it is not. So what we'll do, we'll switch to this tractor and we'll actually go up to the icon. We want to borrow enough to get the... Let me see, I forgot what I was going to... Oh, the header. So we need to borrow enough to get this $54,000 header. And actually, we can go sell the one that we have on our other header. We'll go buy this one first, and then we'll sell it back and then pay some of our bank loan off. We don't want to stick ourselves too much in the hole to begin with, especially when we could be making some money right now. First, let's check out and see how much. So nothing is going for an overabundance right now. Canola is one of the best. It's got $2,482 per ton. We got 16 tons of that, so we could sell a bunch of that. But let's get our new header first and put that on our harvester so it'll do that field a lot quicker. Alright. So let's go here. We're going to borrow just enough, as you can watch in the balance there. That's how much we actually have in pocket. So let's borrow just enough to get the new header, which is right there. Alright, so now we'll buy that new header and we'll leave that up here and come pick that up with our harvester, which is probably about ready to be empty. The only thing wrong with the header that we're putting on it is that it does stick out farther, so you actually have to detach the header in order to fill up your tipper, because the header sticks so much farther out than the pipe does that you have to disattach it and back the header up so you can actually get the pipe underneath the trailer, or over the trailer rather. So here we are on the farm. We'll actually drop this off here. We'll switch to our other tractor. That actually looks like it's doing pretty good, so we'll actually switch to this, and after he gets done... So we're dumping straw behind us, as you can see. That will actually be able to pick up with our new trailer that we're going to get. So there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this header up, we're going to sell it, we're going to pay back some of our bank loan, and strap our new header on, and then come back to the field and do the work there. So we're on our way to the store here to sell this header and get the other one. As you can see up in the top right, that actually shows how much money we have. There is a clock there that says 2 arrows pointing to the right underneath of it, and then a 5. That's how fast the clock's going right now. As you can watch, it's not real time on the clock, so it does move a little bit faster than normal. We're actually going to speed that up to 30 at some point, not right now, not until we get a good steady flow going, but eventually we are going to speed that up to 30 because I think that's a better adjusting speed for what we're doing. So we'll sell this. This is $12,600 we're going to get for that, which is much more than what we would get if we sold it from the menu. And let's put this new header on. So we're not going to be able to go up through those 2 poles, so we're going to have to kind of bump our way down here. There we go. Once these vehicles don't take any damage, so it doesn't really hurt them to do that kind of stuff with. So let's head down to the field and continue harvesting our wheat. Alrighty guys, so we're about back to the field. We're going to actually dump this load of wheat off into our trailer. Like I said, we are going to have to detach. I might be able to make it work if I can end up squeezing in just right around this trailer. I still don't think our pipe is going to reach, but we can try it. So our pipe is not reaching, so we're going to, can always do this, and just back up without having to detach. It's still a pain, so we'll have to eventually detach our head, especially if we get a new tipper. So we'll top this off, get our harvester empty, we'll put the pipe in, and we'll put our worker back to work on this field. But I think that's gonna about do it for this episode, guys. Tune in next time, probably next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow if I get a chance. We're going to try and get a new tipper over there that we just offloaded our grain in. I want to get a foliage wagon so we can pick up all this straw that you see on the field, and we'll see what else we have for money-wise that we can work with. So I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time on Cracker's Creations Network. My name is Jared, aka Corn-Fed Cracker 93, and thanks you guys for watching.